Hey everybody, welcome on in to Sports Live in the 215. Today we'll discuss the Eagles selecting safety Andrew Mukubah out of the University of Texas. Um, he actually started his career at Clemson to he spent the first 3 years of his college career at Clemson before transferring ahead of the 2024 season um, to the University of Texas, where he had a breakout season where he totaled 69 tackles, 40 with 41 of those coming by himself or being solo tackles, and then 28 of those being assisted, with six pass breakups, one forced fumble, along with 5 interceptions. So the Mukubah was all over the field. He's a very versatile safety, who can play down in the box. He can cover the he can kind of play center field, like the traditional safety position. He can support the run. He can blitz. He he rushes whenever he comes on a safety blitz. He rushes the quarterback like a bat out of hell. I mean, it's frightening how scary how scary that guy is. He's really a do it all safety, and that's what the Eagles traded away in C.J. Gardner-Johnson. But the biggest strength of his game is his turn, like, I guess what you would call his like turnover ability, his ball hawking ability, with those 5 interceptions and one forced fumble. He's just all around the field, and he's it's really really exciting to watch him play. I gotta be honest. Like, I I looked up his highlight tape this morning in preparation for this episode. Um, and his athleticism just really jumps off the page. He makes every offense like game plan to try to neutralize him, which is something that's so unique from the safety position. Like, not a lot of not a lot of teams are game planning for like the shutdown safety. You heard of the shutdown corner. Mukubah is very much a shutdown safety. He the whatever area of the field he's covering, be it the or actually whatever area of the field he's on, be it the the deep middle, or deep middle, deep third, flat. Although most safeties aren't really in the flat, but you know what I mean. Or like at the line of scrimmage, it's pretty much no bueno for an offense. He can essentially ruin an offense's day in multiple different ways, and he's just an absolute he's just an absolute wrecking ball. It's gonna be exciting to watch him play. I feel like Philly, the fans in Philly, myself included, are gonna be reminded um, of a 25-year-old C.J. Gardner Johnson, and the 27-year-old version wasn't bad either, but the 25-year-old was just um, really scared. Like he was just a ball hawk, and he brought that swagger that 22 team, that the 2022 team and the 2024 team desperately needed, and that's something that Mukubuh brings. Mukubah brings to Texas as well, and he'll bring it to Philly this season and hopefully for years to come. He's just one of the one of the best safeties in all of college football. He led the SEC with those 5 interceptions. So anytime you can lead a a big conference like that in a stat like interceptions, which is the number one stat for defensive backs, that's obviously a huge feather in Andrew's cap, and like I'm just so excited to watch him. Uh, he's just he's gonna fit in so well in Philly, and the Eagles, at least in their first 2 picks, they they went well, now they went SEC heavy. I'm so used to Texas being in the Big 12 that I almost said they went SEC and then Big 12, but yeah, they went back to back SEC players with their first couple picks. So that's one of the things that Howie Roseman has done since 2021 is just pluck from these SEC schools, and I don't think since he started doing that on the regular basis, he's really I don't think we've ever had a bust. I mean, I know he only started doing it 4 years ago, only really started doing it 4 years ago with Devontae Smith, but since it since he started really delving into like SEC players, not just in the draft but in free agency with Azeez Ojulari, which we'll get into in the off season review podcast. It just goes to show that if you continually pluck from the best of the best college programs, that those traits are most often going to translate to the NFL. And if a program like an Alabama or a Georgia does, if those players do end up being busts in the NFL, they not it's really nothing to worry about because they'll have like at least like 5 to 10 more fantastic players coming out in like the next year or the next couple of years. So yeah, another what looks to be great pick by Howie Roseman and his staff, and I certainly can't wait to watch Andrew Mukubah and Jahad Campbell together, like two very versatile guys playing in the same defense. And like I mentioned yesterday in the Jahad Campbell reaction video, uh, we know how Vic Fangio his loves his versatile players. That's for sure. So I certainly can't wait for it. And with that being said, as always, go Birds.